So the rumors are true. Last month, SCC received several shipments of new gear. But don't worry, the staff isn't keeping it all to themselves. Let's take a look at some of the new gear available for Access producers. To help us take a look at our new gear, Director of Operations Ted Arbeiter is joining me today. Welcome, Ted.
Thank you, Nikki O'Brien.
You're welcome.
Okay, great.
So we got a lot of new gear we've been talking about for a long time.
We do.
So let's take a look at our microphones, first of all.
Microphones, right here. A him and her.
A him and her.
A her and him. Here it is, standard SM58. It's actually not a new microphone, but it's actually a new transmitter, a wireless transmitter that will connect up with our wireless electrosonics that we've had for a few years. But now, instead of just being stuck with a lavalier, you can actually go handheld. So you can use any type of standard lavalier or a handheld microphone, bam, connect it up. There you are, you're good to go.
No more XLR cables.
Yes, no more XLRs. We're good to go.
All right, what else do we have as far as microphones go?
Well, we have this one.
This is known as the Britney Spears microphone.
It can be. Also known as every other church service. Goes around the ear. Best part, it doesn't go in the ear, so we don't have a wax problem.
That's good.
So yes, it goes on the outside. Actually, it's going to flip around this way, and it'll go around, and basically, it stays, so it goes wherever that person goes. The nice thing part about that is that the problem with a lavalier microphone is that if you turn your head this way, bam, my audio is not quite as good as it is right now.
Right.
So that's the nice thing about those. And we'll have those for checkout exclusively mostly for studio use first, and then we'll see how it goes. Okay,
and does this bend? Is that okay to bend that or no?
Well, you can do a little bit, but we're probably going to have people not bend it, because once it starts getting bent, it'll get bent out of shape. So,
all right, so no bending.
Very
good. Cool.
Yes.
So we also have a cool new device to put on our fig rig. We have two of them, so I'll show it to them off the fig rig.
Yeah, well, everybody's familiar with our cameras, the DVX 100s. And everybody's pretty much familiar with the fig rig, which we've had for probably a couple years now. Mike Figgis, great British director, the fig rig. Well, now we have, everybody's kind of probably used to, hey, how do I do this? How do I do this? Well, now we can attach this little piece right here that allows a person to remotely trigger the zoom, if you were to see that right there.
And it also has a record button.
Very much. It has a record button, so you can do it all right there. But also, the nice thing is that this device can also be used with our tripods. So you can do that remotely instead of having to bring your hand over and trying to control things. Very nice, very professional, and it's here. And
no more fumbling with the fig rig. And there's two available, so either the fig rig or the regular tripods, right?
Exactly right.
Awesome.
Yeah, we are fully outfitted.
Very cool. What's next?
For any of our portable, we have it right now rigged up for our DVX 100, but we have the new standard in lighting, both remote as well as studio lighting. LEDs are very hot, light-emitting diodes. The great thing about it is it takes very little power, consumes very little power, but has plenty of foot candles for people to use. This is the first of its kind. We're going to experiment with this. This is a Light Panels brand. We'll be using it, and depending on how it's used and how often it's used, the plan is that we could possibly roll out more purchases of those similar type of lights. The great thing though, do not generate any heat. That's another great thing about those.
And it's a lot easier to carry this around than those big light kits with the power cords and the stands and the frames. And
those light kits are so yesterday.
So yesterday.
Yeah.
Very good. So we live in Minnesota. It rains, it snows. Now what do we have?
We have inside here is this guy, sans the light panel. Basically, we have purchased for use this little all-weather little unit for this. In England they also call it a camera cozy, but here we call it an all-weather protection jacket.
Is that how it's inventoried? Maybe it's just a rain jacket?
A rain jacket, okay. But it'll handle any inclement weather.
All right.
But the nice thing about it is that you can pull down and open up and get full access to all of our controls. Nice thing that it has a little pocket in here for anybody who wants to see. It has, so you can look at either viewfinder, also have access to your controls, which is very important. because if you don't have access to your controls, we're going to be in bad shape.
Yeah, no doubt.
Also has other type of access panels that you can open up, so if you wanted to get access to your control arm up here, to be able to control the power zooms up here.
Very cool.
Still, your mic shoe has access to that, so it's quite a unit, quite a device.
And we have 2 of those as well, right?
Yes. Did I say device? It's actually not a device. It's just
It's an accessory.
It's an accessory. Yeah. Very
Like
nice.
a nice bag.
Like a nice bag.
Yeah.
Yes, I like it.
All right, well that's a lot of awesome equipment that we have. We have even more coming up. We're gonna take a short break, but stay tuned and you'll find out what else we have for our studio.
Even more.